السلام عليكم يا اصحاب الرفاق، كيف حال؟ ان شاء الله بخير، تمام ان شاء الله كويسين. احنا قاعدين نواصل لعبة ذا ويتشر بلود اند واين. خلونا نكمل القصة. اتفقنا طبعا في مع الالدر اللي هو زعيم الفامبايرز انه يساعدنا مع ديتلاف انه يوقف الحرب الحاصلة في
Nice place.
دقيقة. Sorry.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of done time.
Shame the reason why we came here.
Yes, quite the shame.
اتفقنا مع زعيم الفامبايرز انه يوقف يساعدنا مع الإطلاق يوقف الحرب في المدينة، الهجوم بتاع الفامبايرز في مدينة توسونت، وعشان نقدر كمان نساعد الأخت الأميرة خيانة ننقذها من ديتلاف إنه ما يقتلها. ننقذها من ديتلاف. Let him know we have arrived. You angry that I didn't freeze خيانة. خلينا نشوف طبعاً.
Regis, let the unseen elder know we've arrived. Have him summon Deadloff.
Hinthial Jesu Themias.
المدينة كلها أصبحت ظلام وما في شمس، مع إنها في أول القصة كانت يعني شمس ونور وسماء زرقاء. كانوا كلهم صدقوا كذا، لكن إنه الزعيم الألدر
You didn't manage to find me, so you forced a meeting. Why?
You know why.
I've tired of guessing your human thoughts. So articulate them or leave me be.
I understand your anger, but you need to stop the attacks in the city immediately.
My conditions are clear. I wish to see Reno. I wish to see Sienna. Yet she is not here.
You know why. The Duchess would not release her.
So the Duchess must face the consequences.
Detlef, please. All this for one woman.
You understand nothing.
ما راضي يسمع.
Let us be done with this.
وين الألدر؟ المفترض يكون جاهز عشان يساعدنا مع ديتلاف.
should have brought her butcher. I am disappointed.
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn thing. Not bad.
Any gods, start praying now.
Lost your nerve?
اوف يا الله، هذا الالدر وينه؟ جايبينه عشان يساعدنا يعني، مشينا كل هذا المكان.
You should have brought her butcher. I am disappointed.
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn thing.
ايش الحاجات يعني الأسلحة اللي بقدر استخدمها ضد يعني. طيب اعتقد انه بعد ما نشوف عندي صوت. خلينا نشوف الفامبايرز. طيب فامباير اويل، بلاك بلود بوشن، اعتقد كوين ساين. طيب فامباير اويل حطيته، كوين ساين، بلاك بلود. خلينا نشوف عندي بلاك بلود. لا ما هذا، لا ما شكله ما عندي. طيب خلينا ناخد هذا هنا، increase sign intensity هنا. عندي enhanced black blood which is blood injures and knocks back vampires and necromancer when they wound him. اوكي تمام، خلينا نجرب هذا وهذا وهذا وهذا. 1 2 3 والمون دست. ايوه زي كده. اوكي تمام. enhanced increase sign. وين attack power؟ لازم نحط attack power كمان. ما اقدر احطها هنا. اوكي خلينا نحطها هنا، بعدين ممكن نعمل consume هذه. attack power
you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Time to end this.
اوه خسارة فيك يا خلينا نجهز نفسي من هنا. اللي كان هنا black blood increase attack power, increase sign intensity, moon dust. ما أعرف إذا البس هذه حتساعدني ولا حتساعدني.
You should have brought her, Witcher! I am disappointed!
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn thing.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying.
انا ما رجعني من اول.
You should have brought out Witcher. I am disappointed.
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn thing. Come on.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Lost your nerve?
am disappointed!
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn thing.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now! should have brought her butcher. I am disappointed.
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn thing. Come on.
Any gods, start praying now.
What? Lost your nerve?
You should have brought her butcher. I am disappointed.
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn thing. Come on, come closer.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Time to end this.
brought our butcher. I am disappointed.
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn thing.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
that.
اخيرا يعني ما ممكن. اوف ملحمة يعني، وقفت في النص عشان شوية اقدر اتنفس يعني. 3 مراحل على ورا بعض يعني. مرة أولى وحالي معناه، وبعدين تحولني ما أعرف فامباير طاير في السماء، وبعدين وطلعت، وبعدين تاني مرة دخلني في عالم تاني. اوف ما ممكن. هذه يمكن أصعب من الحرب اللي كانت مع مين اسمه هذول في القصة الرئيسية، الوايلد هانت. هذاك الرجال اللي بتقابله بتاع الثلج يعني مرة أصعب من المرتبة يعني. 47 هذاك.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist. My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else, which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Khayana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Khayana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
هم لسه شاكين انه في واحد تاني بالنص، يعني بين خيانة وبين ديتلاف. يعني واحد كان بيمر الاسماء لديتلاف عشان ديتلاف يقتلهم ويتعاون مع الخيانة. بس ما اعتقد. you're right, need to talk to the book log. let's go. not a bad idea. Not bad as ideas go. Talking to the book log, let's meet there. No point investigating further.
Wine vapors in the air must have gone to your head, Regis. It's over. Dettlaff's dead. Won't be any more murders.
You're entitled to your opinion. I, however, will check this. Should you change your mind, you know where to find me.
اعتقد كان يمكن افضل انه نشوف معه ونحقق اكتر. خلينا نشوف اذا نقدر نلقاه تاني مرة نتكلم معه. الحياة رجعت طبيعتها. المدينة كل الفامباير رجعوا مكانتهم. طيب كويس. خلينا نشوف في الماب. خلينا نرجع على من اسمه ريجس.
Take good care of yourself.
يمكن يكون في حاجة we missed it، يعني نسيناها قبل لا نمشي دايما ونحتفل هنا. يمكن كلها حقيقة جديدة. ممكن نعطينا ممكن مرات تحصل نقاط خبرة تحقق أكتر، تعرف حاجات ما كنت خاطئة في تطلع حقائق أكتر. ممكن يكون حاجة فيه تغاضين عنها، ممكن نكلمها بعدين. السلام عليكم، موجود هنا ما يكون طلع مشهد ثانية. اعتقد نقدر خلينا نعمل حاجة. خلينا نمشي شوف، يمكن نقدر نخلينا نرجع من نفس المكان اللي كان فيه، بس نشوف نعرف ايش كان ايش هم عارفين هذول بتاعنا اليهود. يمكن يكونوا عارفين حاجات عن ديتلاف، عن مين هذا؟ وين دكتور دايما؟ هاي رجع نفس المكان.
Shut up.
The cat. But
He's doing something different.
Usually, just don't.
I've had.
طيب هسه حيقول
Mean
لنا
you-
إنه
It's not a-
خلينا نتحقق في التست.
Sian,
Her plan.
do you care not to? He what?
طيب not a bad idea talking to the bot, like let's meet there. خلينا نتلاقى هناك.
Could be worth checking with the.
Fine. I shall await you there. Shoot the breeze with the charming lad to pass the time.
Promise to be careful.
طيب حلو. بس نقدر نمشي الحاجات اللي عاوزين نشيلها من هنا، بعدين نمشي نقابل ديتلاف. ديتلاف مات. قصدي ريجس. اوكي. سوري، رجعت من نفس المكان. اوكي. اوبشنال. تمام حلو. طيب عاوزين نادي قطع. خلينا نشوف وين هذا. روش.
Show me what you got.
لازم هي.
Now run fast.
اكيد طبعا بعد ما نقابل دايما خلاص احتفلوا وقعت الجائزة لويتشر انه هو اللي كمل ديتلاف وانقذ المدينة بتاعت توسون اخت الاميرة سيانا فتحانا اللي تكون خلاص يعني ما حصل لها ولا حاجة ولا تعاقبت. طبعا هي في السجن يعني في النهاية، لانه ضغطوا على الاميرة انه خلاص يعني. طبعا الامور وضحت انها هي كانت يعني ورا القتل بتاعين هذول الحرس بتاعين الاميرة في الاساس، يعني مش ديتلاف هو كان السبب الرئيسي، يعني سببها هي والابتزاز بتاعها من وراء ديتلاف هو اللي خلى انه ديتلاف في النهاية هو يقتل الناس هذول. يعني في النهاية ديتلاف ما كان هو المذنب، في النهاية ما كان غلط ديتلاف يعني، ولا حتى كان يستحق انه يموت يعني.
I agree completely, young man. Greetings, Geralt. Greetings, Geralt.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information'll cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged, unshaved. Their clothes were tattered. As to their boots, well, I mentioned that already.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
هذا اسمه ريجس عنده بعرف يعني 12 او عنده كم نشوف الشلتر.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why?
Look, Ballard. Another defender of the poor, fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves?
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Let's dance.
I almost dumped my guns in fear.
Come on, come closer.
You are one damn squib.
Grey-haired puppy dobber. All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? my turn to aid you.
يمكن يعني يا ريت يساعدنا، يعني اني من نساعده كمان، يمكن هو يساعدنا يعني. اذا ساعدناه في هذا المهمة اكيد يعني بعدين. طبعا هو صاحب ويتشر من زمان يعني، صاحب جيرالد. not oppose going anywhere. Also we have somewhere to go, but we have come with a problem. My turn to you.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black? A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. Freshie, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
I need the letter. It's very important. It's no use to you anymore.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete now?
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victim's links to Khayana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Khayana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
Think it's a good idea? After all, we foiled her carefully planned scheme. Think she'll even want to?
Talk to you? Would it harm you in any way to try? Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Khayana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. So, meet up once it's over? Assuming you'd rather not see Khayana again.
You assume correctly. I shall await you at Mère la Chaise Longue with a hot mug of mandrake brew to keep me company.
طلعت القصة كلها يعني الحكاية وما فيها انه يعني السيانة كانت عملت كل هذا البلوت، كل هذه القصة عشان في النهاية تقتل أختها الأميرة السيانة.
Yeah, faster, faster!
هسا أعتقد مع الرسالة هذه أكيد يعني النظرة بتاعت أنا هنريتا رح تتغير. أعتقد إنه يعني ديتلر في النهاية طلع ما عنده أي حاجة، تناه على الفاضي يعني مات ما مات على الفاضي، بس يعني قتلته كانت ما حقيقة ما مستحقة. بس هسا يعني الجزاء المستحق مفترض الأميرة إنه يعني تعدم سيانا. هذا اللي هنا شايف يعني بلوت إنه الأميرة راح تعدم سيانا. يعني هاي اللتر الرسالة هاي واضحة إنه لديتلاف إنه يقتل أنا هنريتا، وبعدين سيانا تاخذ الحكم وتنتقم من الأميرة يعني. نتكلم مع سيانا ليش هي كانت عاوز تقتل أنا هنريتا، وبعدين شوف مع ديتلاف. بس والله النهاية ما متوقع يعني كيف يعني كل هذا البلوت طلعت يعني سيانا هي المجرم الحقيقي. يعني أنا أحس بس إذا قتلنا كان سيانا من أول، إذا كانت دينا لديتلاف وديتلاف نجا، بس أعتقد ما كان فهمنا القصة كلها، فهمنا البلوت. هاي كويس على الأقل إنه فهمنا البلوت، يعني إن سيانا هي الكالبرت الحقيقي، هي اللي عملت كل هذه الزوبعة، قتل القادة التاعين أنا هنريتا أختها، وبعدين تحط اللوم في ديتلاف في النهاية عشان تقتل أنا. يعني كل هذا من عمل سيانا جرام. طيب نشوف وين فوق.
Halt!
Need to see Khayana, urgently.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duchess's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission. but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
كويس إنه بقيت معه بشكل صريح يعني ما
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular this.
بالله خاطينا في السجن وهي قاعدة
Hey,
كده
Sienna.
طالع في
Sorry to
الشباك
intrude, but I gotta ask you something.
وماخذة
I have
حريتها
nothing to
وراحتها.
say to you. You're the one who put me in here. Have you forgotten?
Sure, but you are here. So what's the harm in talking? Got something better to do?
What do you want? Be brief.
يا بالضبط
This
زي ما قلت
cell.
لها.
Downright cozy. Second time you've been incarcerated in altogether pleasant conditions. Always seem to land on your feet.
I wouldn't say that. I get no privacy here. But it is clean, because I cleaned it.
They do say cleaning can be relaxing.
It isn't. It's a horrible, thankless task. But I'm not one to leave anything undone. For instance, before I left Nazaire, I also tidied my room. Even made my bed. I knew I'd never return. But I despise leaving unfinished business. Messes. Loose ends.
Dogged determination. Guess that's admirable.
I was praised for it as a little girl. Only for that, in fact.
Went to a place where Beauclair's beggars congregate. Found proof that you'd planned your sister's demise. Anna Henrietta. She was Dettloff's ultimate target from the start. Your target.
Bravo, Witcher. I congratulate you on your deductive reasoning skills. But what I'd planned has nothing to do with you.
Wrong. Has everything to do with me.
You were hired to kill the beast. Said beast is dead. So go collect your metal and leave me alone. Why must you meddle in everything?
Just like to know what's going on around me. Can't stand confusion, unexplained situations.
Have you come to ask me what drives me? What my motives are?
Actually came hoping to learn something. It's clear you were out for vengeance. Against those who drove you from the palace? Curse of the Black Sun. That was their reason, right?
It's certainly what they claimed. They said I was dangerous. A mutant. Knights, Crespi, Dulac, Delacroix, and Peyrac Peyran. They got the task of whisking me away, abandoning me outside the duchy's borders.
They were following orders.
So they were, though they did so eagerly. Especially when I tried to flee. Crespi beat me unconscious with a whip. The others stood by and watched. Peyran found ample opportunity to take his frustrations out on me, while Dulac and Delacroix insulted me, mocked me. I swore then I would never forget. I would find them all.
Explains a bit. A lot. You had a right to feel rage, resentment. But those motives aren't enough to justify the means you chose.
I didn't expect you to understand. I need no sympathy. Not from you, not from anyone. I regret nothing. If I could turn back time, I'd not decide otherwise at any juncture. They all deserve to be punished. My sister most of all.
Enough. Your visit's done.
Thank the stars.
طيب ليش يعني أنا ليش إيش ذنبها أنا يعني فهمنا الحرس ليش يعني قتلتيهم أو خططت للقتل بتاعهم بس ليش أنا إيش سويت لك يعني أنا أختك وهي اللي تدافع عنك.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness.
Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
طيب نكلم هسه وبدا من الوقت المناسب هسه ما اعرف
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Detloff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak to Khayana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
على طول حيجيبوا سيانة. بس ما شاء الله بوكلير مرة جميلة، يعني توصلت المدينة ديزاين، كيف خططوها، كيف عملوا الجرافيكس بتاعت اللعبة، يعني خرافية حتى غير ال
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
I'm not a prisoner, free to do as I choose.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
No matter the mitigating circumstances, whatever they may be, Khayana is a criminal and should be tried as such. And punished as such. Her guilt is clear.
Your words sadden me greatly, Witcher. But I cannot deny their logic. Khayana, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you.
لا شكله حتقتل
Will you forgive me?
I shall never forgive you.
توقع الأميرة تنجو.
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. should come as no shock, sir. At the funeral, folk took it all. Men, women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know, her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
How? Quickly. Unexpectedly. She was gone before I understood what was happening.
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
Snow White, you with the exquisite hair.
Oh!
Du monster!
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Not the time to give in to weakness. You're the commander of her guard. Ought to set an example for others. Be dignified, standing guard over her grave. It's what Anna Henrietta would have wanted.
You are right, Geralt. There will be a time to grieve later. My duty to the ducal seat, that comes first now.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside, then. She lies in the ducal crypt. In one room with her murderer, despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Sienna's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Anna Rieta.
أكيد.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
outrageous.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Always seemed to me you were a very complicated creature by nature. Not one to resort to such simple methods like drinking your worries away.
There exist worries for which they're quite simply, it's no other medicine.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more, philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
This moonlight makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking... how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of...
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
Regis!
Damn it, where'd you go?
Regis!
Damn it, where'd you go?
Eunice! I did what I had to do!
Those Bruxae, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
عشان قتل ديتلاف يعني الفامباير صاروا خلاف.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home, on the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally, stay the winter, fill up on wine. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a witcher. And once you are one, you're one for life. You can't just step off the path. Besides, plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves.
Rather droll, isn't it, that each time we meet, something harrowing must happen? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
بس والله حزينة يعني النهاية، يعني ما توقعت انها تكون كده يعني كل هذه الحاجات كنا بنعملها عشان ننقذ انا هنريتا او هي تموت في زور اميرة، بس في النهاية كان مصيرها على يد اختها يعني القريبة لها. صراحة ما توقعتها وفعلا يعني حزينة. شكرا لكم اصحاب والاصدقاء لمتابعتكم ودعمكم للقناة، مش يعني كنت معانا خلال هذه القصة بتاعت البلاد اوف واين والاحداث بتاعتها وفي القرية بتاعت توسان. شكرا كثير لكم. ما تنسوا تدعموا القناة باللايك والسبسكرايب، يعني كثير بكون مشكور لكم باللايك والسبسكرايب. إذا في حاجات قرارات مثلا ما تخصها صح، ولا أنتوا عندكم أفكار ثانية مثلا إذا كان ما مشيت لأنا هريت في السجن، إذا كان مشيت إذا مشيت للسيانة، إذا مشيت لأنا هنريتا على طول يمكن كانت يعني ما ماتت. فإيش أنتوا انطباعكم؟ هل كان أحسن أمشي للأميرة طوالي وأخلي ريجس ما أسمع كلام ريجس يعني أمشي السجن؟ فخطوا في الكومنت بلو إيش تعليقكم على هذا القرار، وخلوني أعرف. مرة ثانية شكرا كثير لكم.